Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to this special edition of Breslov campus. It's not the Pasha of the week this time. It's we've been asked to speak a little bit about the month of Adar. Adar, as you know, is the last month of the Hebrew calendar. Nisan is the first, and the months we count from Nisan. The years, the date of the year we count from Tishrei. But right now we're in Adar. It's the 12th month of the year, and there's a lot happening in Adar. A lot. First of all, we will get to it in future talks. There is something called Parshas Shkolim, Parshas Zohar, Parshas Parah, Parshas HaChodesh, 4 separate Torah readings that are read in the month of Adar that apply either to the month of Adar itself or to the month of Nisan, Pesach, which comes right after it. Adar, Rabbi Nachman teaches us, is the acrostic of the words Rosh Devorcha Emes. The first of your words is Emes, truth. We're at the end of the year. Let's take a look at the whole year. What did I do last Pesach, and what did I do since Pesach? What have I accomplished? It's a time of accounting, which is why Parshas Shkolim is always close to Parshas to Chodesh Adar, to the month of Adar, because Shkolim means to be shokel, to weigh. Look at it, weigh. A shekel is a coin, but it also means to weigh. Have I done right? Have I done wrong? And we have to take that into mind when we start finishing up. What am I going to show for this year of my life? So that's Adar, Rosh Devorcha Emes. The first of your words is Emes. Let's first explain what this means. Right? The verse is referring to the opening of the Chumash. The first revelation of Hashem is Bereshis bara Elokim. In the beginning, God created. Okay? If you take the word Bereshis, the last letter is a Tav. Bara, the last letter is an Aleph. Elokim, the last letter is Mem. So that the words Bereshis, bara Elokim, form the word, the last letters form the word Emes, truth. Right? So that the opening of the Torah, Rosh Devorcha, the first saying that Hashem said, already has the word Emes, truth has to be there. And that's what the month of Adar is. It's a month of reckoning. It's a month of being honest with ourselves. It's a month to see what are we going to accomplish. Adar is really a time of reflection, and that's really why the miracle of Purim happened in the month of Adar. Right? We have to be shoikel, we have to weigh what has happened to us. We have to go on to the next parsha, which is called Parsha Zohar. Parsha Zohar means to remember. Remember what? Remember what Amalek did to you. Amalek, Ayin Mem Lamed Kuf, that's how it's spelled in Hebrew. The letters, Ayin is 70, Mem is 40, Lamed is 30, Kuf is 100. Together they add up to 240. The Hebrew word for doubt is Safek. Samech is 60, Pei is 80, Kuf is 100. Again, it's 240. Amalek is the one who gives us all the doubts and all the confusion in our lives. This is what Amalek is all about. We start with Shkolim. We start weighing what I do. Did I do right? Did I do wrong? I have to weigh and see what's right, what's wrong. But the first thing I have to realize is if I did something wrong, I have to acknowledge it. Have to acknowledge that Amalek is right now existing. May Hashem help that we get rid of them completely, very quickly. It's just the end of Amalek. But right now, Amalek is here. Amalek is found in the world. And what is that? All the doubts and the confusions that we have when it comes to going forward in life. So if I'm ready to weigh my decisions of the year, I also have to be ready to get rid of everything that's excess baggage, everything that's wrong, everything that's represented by Amalek. Then I can get to Purim. Then I can first get to Purim. Purim was a time when the Jews were decreed to be annihilated. Not something new. It happened 70 years before with the destruction of the first temple. It happened during the time the Jews reigned in the land of Israel, that there were always enemies rising up against them. Amalek, as soon as the Jews became a nation, Amalek came out against them and tried to wipe them out. So it's nothing new. And if you go past Purim, you have the Second Temple, you have the Visigoths in Spain, the 700s. King Constantine of Turkey. You have the Crusades. You have the Spanish Inquisition. You have the Khmelnytsky pogroms in the 1600s. You have the Holocaust, most recent. Amalek doesn't lack. There's plenty of him around. Not only do they give you the doubts and confusions, they also wipe you out. Whether they care or not doesn't matter, right? They're only a messenger of Hashem. What's the message? If they're a messenger, what's the message? The message is Rosh Devorcha Emes. The message is that the first of your words is truth, honesty. If we are honest with ourselves, we will be able to build a life. We will be able to make a life for ourselves with everything we touch, because we're honest with ourselves. This is right for me. This is wrong for me. I'm going to stop it, or I'm not going to go into it. This is right for me. I'm going to continue. But how right is it for me? I'm not sure. I will look for the very right way. I will search for the real emes, for the real truth, right? And that's what Hashem built into creation. Because in the account of creation, the first verse in Genesis starts off, Bereshis bara Elokim, the last letters make up the word emes, right? But if you go to chapter 2, where in the first chapter you have God created the first day, the second day, the third day. When it came to Shabbos, the seventh day, right, this is already in chapter 2, it's the third verse, the words end off, everything that Hashem did, Asher bara Elokim la'asot, that Hashem made for us to do. God made for us to do. Asher bara create, the last letter is an aleph. The next word, Elokim, is a mem. And la'asot, the last letter is a tuf. Emes. The same letters emes come out. So that God put truth into creation from the very beginning to the end. But notice the difference. In the beginning, Bereshis bara Elokim, the tuf comes first, and then the aleph and the mem. At the end of creation, there's aleph, mem, tuf. Bara Elokim lasos. Why is this? This is Adar. This is what it's all about. It's a question of that we all try for the truth. We all strive for the truth. We all want the truth. We want what's right for us, right? But we don't always make that correct decision the first moment. There's a lot of work that goes in between the first day, the second day, the third day, till you come to Shabbos, till you come to the final recognition that what truth is, what the real emes is. Then I can go ahead and really, really build my life. Now I tried, I worked, I have refined everything that I've done, and now I'm ready for the real emes. That's the shkolim, that's what we give at the beginning of Adar. And we get rid of Amalek. I'm ready to accept and acknowledge that I did wrong, and I'm ready to say I want only the right thing, I want only the truth. If I do that, then I can get to the celebration of Purim, and God willing, we'll see many, many miracles and salvations. We'll see the end of Amalek. We'll see the beginning of the Yeshua, Mashiach coming, and everything good for Klal Yisrael. V'mhedu b'yameinu. Amen.